Hi, this is Debbie with the Food Prepping channel, and I don't think you can even see half of what is on my kitchen table, but I'm getting ready to make some vegetable beef soup, and this pot is 16 quarts, I think, and it's probably going to be full. I'm using everything from my preps except a few things, a few cans of like tomatoes and beans and some lima beans. Everything else has either been canned or dehydrated, and I've got some spices and stuff that I'm going to put in it. This is the biggest pot of vegetable soup that I've ever made, but all of my kids are going to be here, and so I'm gonna make it, and what's left I'll can it or whatever. But the first thing that I'm going to put in is I have 2 cans of my beef that I canned last year, in July of last year, and I'm going to put those in here. It's just a combination of all different kinds of beef. And I'm going to have my little helper. My granddaughter's here, and she's helping me. Put it over on the table, please. And this beef smells so good.
What?
Okay. Let me get this all out. Okay. There it comes. Alright. Put that over there for me. Thank you. Alright. And the next thing I'm going to put in here is I've got a 64-ounce, 2-quart bottle of V8 juice, and I'm going to put that in here. I'm trying to get all my liquids in first. It took every bit of energy I had to get that open. Alright, and I'm going to put that in here. Alright, throw this in a trash for Grandma, please. Alright, and the next thing I'm going to put in here is a can of petite cut diced tomatoes.
Can you read that?
Put this in the trash for me. Alright, and the next thing I have is Hunt's tomato sauce, 15-ounce can. I'm going to put that in here. You can put that in the trash for me. Kylie is helping me. She's my 3-year-old granddaughter. Alright, and then I have 1 can of green lima beans. I didn't dehydrate any lima beans, so I've got to use cans. Put that in the trash for me. And I have some cans of Great Northern beans and pinto beans, but I'm just going to use the canned ones, the regular canned ones that I have instead of the ones that I canned, because I like the other ones in a meal or whatever. So there's 1 can of Great Northern beans that's going in there.
How big is it coming up?
Okay, here. Help Grandma. Put that in the trash for Grandma. Alright. 1 can of pinto beans. Alright. And now I've got just a can of tomato soup that I'm going to put in here. And once I get everything in here, I'll let y'all see it. Alright. And it's not even half full yet, so I'm going to put in 4 cups of water, cold water. Alright, put this over there on the table for me, please. Right there. And then I've got, what is vegetable beef soup without potatoes? And we like a lot of potatoes, so I'm putting in this was 7 or 8 potatoes that I cubed up.
Yeah, and that's 5. That's 5.
That's onions. And then I've got 1 large onion and 1 medium onion that I'm going to put in here.
Can we put that over there?
Yes, please. Put this over on at the sink for me.
Like that.
Okay, and now I'm going to put, I have this tomato paste, Amore, it's Amore, tomato paste. And I'm going to put that in. And I'm just going to squirt, it's probably going to be about 2 tablespoons of tomato paste. Alright. And now I've got, these are, I hope y'all can see this. This is dehydrated peas that I did last year. And I'm going to use about half of this jar. And then I'm going to have to seal them back again. Alright, and then I have dehydrated mixed vegetables. Bless you. And I'm going to put about half of this in here. And I'll have to seal this back with my food saver. And this is celery. Celery, dehydrated celery. And I'm going to put all of this in there. This was like a bunch of celery. Alright, so I'm going to put that in there. And then this is carrots. Dehydrated carrots. And I'm going to put these in here. And my pot's getting full. No, it's not, I mean, it's about 3/4 of the way full now. Okay, set this one over there. Alright, and then I have, this is green beans. So what green beans looks like when it's dehydrated. And I'm going to put this in. This is 1 bag.
Well, that's cool.
Okay, you need to listen and be quiet because Grandma's making a movie. Alright, so I'm going to put these green beans in. And then I have this was a bag of
Peas.
corn.
Corn, yeah.
And I'm going to put them in. And then I've got 1 thing of Swanson beef broth. And this, I've got 50% less sodium on this. So I'm going to put this in here. And I'm probably going to have to put more liquid in. But I'm just going to put this in for right now. Emma's going to have a lot of dishes to wash, isn't she? A lot of dishes. Okay. Make sure it's all in here. Okay, now you can put this in the trash for Grandma. Alright. And now, I'm going to stir it up.
How full is that? Whoa, that's full.
Okay, move please. Alright. Y'all can't see, but it is really full. So this is going to be a huge thing of soup.
Whoa.
A huge thing of soup. Now we're going to get to my spices. You're going to have to sit down because the people are looking through that right there. And you have to sit down so they can see and not see you.
My mama?
No. The people on YouTube. You know when you watch your videos on YouTube?
Uh-uh.
Yes, you do. Your songs that you like. and all you watch your songs. Well, Grandma makes movies about cooking. And that's what Grandma's doing right now. So you have to sit here and be real quiet while Grandma puts this together. Alright, so I'm using 1 teaspoon of garlic powder. I'm going to use, well, this is an oven. Alright, I've got cumin, and I'm just going to use about a half a teaspoon of this. Not very much. Okay. And then I've got some beef bouillon granules. So I'm going to use about 3 teaspoons of this. Heaping teaspoons. Because like I said, I'm probably going to have to put some more beef broth in it or some more water. I'll probably put more water in it. Alright. That. And now I have onion powder. And I bought some new onion powder. So now I don't have to worry about it caking up in my videos. But of course, I hadn't forgotten to open it, so I have to open it. And I'm going to put about 2 teaspoons of the onion powder. 1, 2. Alright. And I have celery seed, and I'm just going to put like a, I already got celery in here, but I'm just going to put like a half a teaspoon of celery seed in. And I have thyme, and I'm just going to use about a half a teaspoon of thyme as well. I'm not going to use very much of that. Alright. Thyme is so powerful. It's so strong. Alright, now on the salt, I'm using iodized sea salt. I hope y'all can see this. I'm using Morton iodized sea salt. And it's going to take, for this big pot, it's going to take about 6 teaspoons of salt. And you might know my salts. This was in my preps too, so everything that I'm using today have been in my preps. So you need to sit down, please. Thank you. Alright, and here's, I'm going to put about 6 teaspoons of salt. And then I'll have to taste it later on. You can always add more, but you can't take out. And so, none of my beef or the potatoes or anything have been salted. So here's 4, 5, 6. Kylie, you need to move, please. 6 teaspoons of salt and pepper. We like a lot of pepper, so I'm gonna put, just shake. This is coarse ground black pepper, and I'm just gonna shake a bunch in here because vegetable soup is really good with pepper in it.
What? Really good?
Alright, now I'm going to take the camera off the tripod and put this on the stove. I'm going to put this on the stove first, and I'm going to let this cook. I'm going to have to put some more water in it too. I'm probably going to put 4 more cups of water in it. And I'll bring you back and let you see standing up how what the pot looks like. So I just wanted to show you everything that I was putting in this. I hope my kids are gonna love this. It's supposed to be cold in the morning and getting chilly and good time to be cooking. So I'll bring you right back when I get this on the stove. Alright, I'm back. And I put 4 more cups of water in here, so it's a total of 8 cups of water, including the broth. And I'm also adding 2 bay leaves. And those, of course, once it cooks, I'll take those out. So this, I think, looks like it's got enough tomato stuff in it with the V8 juice and everything else. So I've got this. It's got to come up to a boil, and then I'll cut it down to simmer. And I'm probably going to let this simmer 3 or 4 hours today, just to make sure that all the vegetables are rehydrated. And when it's finished, I'll bring you back. Alright, here's my Kylie girl. This is my granddaughter, my oldest grandchild. She's 3 and she's helping me today. And you see that, you know what she wanted for breakfast? Graham crackers with Nutella on them. So I done wiped her hands off, but I just had to show y'all her face. She's just got chocolate all over her face. That Nutella, and she's the one that was helping me fix my big pot of vegetable soup.